Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. What are you doing in the van? Anyway, we've come here to our secret getaway place. As you'll see in later in the video, it's been frustrating on the homestead. It's a wonderful place, this incredible wildlife, and we'll tell you a bit more about that and how we observe and identify things later on in the video too. Enjoy the video. So this is another first. These are sweet potatoes. Planted some already. These ones had nice little root systems on them so when I pulled them off. These ones don't. I don't really know what to do. I suppose I could let them try and grow a bit bigger. But then I thought, let's just put in the whole thing with all of these roots and see whether these grow out from that. Who knows? Called slips apparently, and then obviously mulch them with some of these docks. And this bed is retaining moisture really well actually, even though we've had no rain. It hasn't really been watered very much at all. And you can see that the peas and even the beans that were looking a bit unhealthy are coming back again a bit now. Well, I'm not going to tell a lie. It's hard work having a broken leg on a homestead. And you know the way that things go. If I'd only sorted out the irrigation for everything, which I was about to do. That was literally my next job, was to sort out the irrigation. It was starting to be quite dry at the start of April, and I thought, yeah, we'll sort out the irrigation. And then, of course, as you might have seen, I break my leg. That means sorting out the irrigation system is really a tricky job. It's a lot of trial and error type of thing. So it's been really difficult for me to do it with this leg, especially with our land as it is. You might be able to see there lots of terraces. So it's really difficult to be going up and down, checking on things on crutches. So I haven't been able to do it really. But what I will do, as soon as I am able to, which is hopefully, fingers crossed, about 2 weeks' time, I'll be able to be scuttling about a bit better. I'm going to put, just here, I'm going to put a timer switch, and that timer will allow water to come down into our ICB tanks on the base level. And that ICB tank, I need to raise it. I've realised that there's not enough pressure, so I'll raise the ICB tank onto the next terrace up, around about a metre higher than it is at the moment, which should give it a bit more pressure. Then once I've got that pressure, I can then, I'm probably going to leave that onto a drip feed and let it just drip out for probably about 3 hours every 2 or 3 days, and just to keep everything on watered. The ICB tanks at the top will be filled up, as you've seen in my other irrigation videos. I'll set the timers to fill those up so they're always full, and then every 3 or 4 days they'll release down to the blueberries and the other terraces, and then every 3, probably once or twice a week, not sure yet, probably once a week, I'll release it down here to the ICB tank at the bottom with the timer here. I'll do a proper video of the finished irrigation system once it's finished. However, things have been a bit better. You might have seen a previous video, Fitville sent us a couple of pairs of boots. I've been wearing one of mine. And I've got to say, it's been brilliant. I can't, I'd tell you if it wasn't, but it is really good. It's a great boot, really comfortable. It's got this wide, I went for the extra wide toe box, I think they call it, and my feet do feel nice and comfy, which I often find a problem with. So that's been really nice. And yeah, I think if I'd been wearing these, ironically, if I'd been wearing these on that day I slipped over, I wouldn't have slipped over. So because they're really grippy and they're really comfortable around my ankles as well, and supporting my ankle, which is obviously taking a lot of a hit at the moment because of the balancing when I'm hobbling about. And so Fitville, specialize in shoes for people with, let's see, feet conditions, flat feet, wide feet, diabetes and how they affect your feet, and other feet conditions. And like I say, so far so good. I really recommend them. They're really comfortable. They look great, and yeah, they're really helping me. And I can't wait to get my cast off, and then I'll have a Fitville boot on that side, and I'm sure it'll support my ankle really, really well in that recovery. Hello. So we've decided to come to this lovely quiet place where you can just hear nightingales and sirens and some cows in the distance. Well, not too far distant. Anyway, we're going to recuperate here for a couple of days, relax. These lovely walnuts that our lovely French neighbour has given us. He also gave us a bowl of cherries. We're living the dream. And we're about to see the cows being taken. So it's a wonderful place here. It's quite windy right now. But yeah, it's an amazing place for wildlife. I've seen so many raptors here. I've seen black kites, red kites, a short-toed snake eagle, a buzzard, a peregrine falcon, and there was something else. What was it? Oh yes, another eagle that I couldn't identify, that I don't know, big, massive eagle, very black. If you think you know where it is, what it is, then let us know. It was being harried by two crows, and so it was having a bit of a battle with two crows who were taking it on. And also I've been using the Merlin ID app to identify the sounds of the birds, their bird song, and it's been brilliant. So I know that here, and there is a bigger list than this, but what I remember so far, there's been a serin, some linnets, some short-toed tree creepers, corn bunting, chaffinch, goldfinch, nightingales. There's one just over there at the moment, and yeah, it's such a brilliant app. And what's great about the app is you can actually tell what birds are singing at the time. It will sort of flash up with when the bird is singing, it'll flash up so you can start identifying bird song, which is brilliant. So we're not sponsored by Merlin, the Merlin app, Merlin ID bird app. It's just a brilliant app, and it's free. It's also got no adverts. It's part of a big citizen science project for, I think, Cornell University, a big university. And it's been developed to gather metadata from all around the world. And what you can do is you can download packs. So we've downloaded the pack for the Iberian Peninsula. And that means that you don't have to be online to use it, which is a great asset because you can be anywhere, literally anywhere, without any internet connection, and you can still use it. Really love it. It's also got a whole load of information about the birds of your area, so you can start going through and see what they look like, and then you can identify them better. Brilliant app. Really encourage you to download it if you're interested in wildlife and nature and birds, and use it, and it all helps for our greater understanding of what bird life is around. So just now, it's quite windy, so it's hard to pick up all the sounds, but it's picked up a blue rock thrush, a Eurasian wren, and a common chaffinch just in this little copse nearby. Oh, and now we've got a corn bunting, a greater whitethroat. Yeah, it's a stunning place here. All of these hills that you can see in the distance are part of a national nature reserve, and you can walk around many tracks and it gets really wild in there. I really want to explore. I haven't explored it very much at the moment. Obviously with my leg at the moment I can't do much walking, but yes, I intend to explore this whole area a lot in the future. Last night it was lovely. We saw some deer as well, so it just suggests that there's lots of lovely, amazing wildlife here. If you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share it, all of those things if you'd like to, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.